And welcome back to Inator. How is there an ocelot up my tree? Am I imagining things, or did I really just see an ocelot on the bush, on the leaf? Okay. Anywho, welcome back to InatorArmy. This is episode number 2 of season 5. The last episode, we built this house and started this adventure. And if you're wondering what we are actually up to right now, well, we are abiding by this challenge, which was the first challenge of the season, and that was to actually build the little house that had to be 6x6. Now, admittedly, this is not fully 6x6. Then I have that little sticking out part there, and the roof kind of goes over. But I don't think that's that big of a problem. I swear that's a cat. But, there's just one slight thing with this. Back in the day, when I did this challenge in season 1, there was a loophole of, I could make a basement and have it be whatever size I want it to be. I didn't close that loophole. I said this a couple times in the last episode. I didn't close that. I decided to leave it open. Today we will be taking advantage of that loophole still being open. But I am actually curious if I can see anything out this window. Anything? Nope, I can't see anything. Anywho, so we will be making very good use of that loophole today. But before we actually get started today, I need to make a skin change. I have made a special skin just for this part of the series, as I thought it'd be fitting to change things up a little bit. I swear there's a cat here. So, yeah, I'm gonna switch into that skin, and well, I will see you guys in a little bit. Well, in a sec. Ta-da! New skin! You might be wondering, why orange? Well, my very first skin, the skin that I wore during the very first InatorArmy series, was orange. And so, I decided, let's do it again. Also, I went into spectator mode when I relogged in. Yeah, there's a cat on the tree. It's behind this back wall currently. Anywho, yeah. So I designed this skin to being that mostly on the fact of I knew we were coming into a jungle. I thought it's only fitting to come into a jungle and well, wear something like this. Thought it was only fitting, even though I didn't do this with the last season of High Worlds, even though it was in a jungle. We don't have to talk about that. But now that I'm in a new skin, now that I've sort of caught you guys up to a little bit of speed, I did do some things. One thing in particular, in between last episode and this episode, stupidly I did record it. My audio was not recorded, so yeah, there's no I don't have footage of it then, as I wouldn't want to have footage of it to put it in if I didn't have audio of it. So I don't have audio, so it didn't happen. Sort of. Anywho, well, it did happen, but it didn't happen. I went into the temple, but I didn't record it. Well, I did record it, but not with audio. But so you get the point. Let us go see what we have inside of the temple before we figure out what we are going to do to make use of the loophole, and apparently me failed to jump. Back up the tree. back up the tree. That was a good reason. Good time, but a horrible timing, but you get the point. Good placement at the moment. Sleep. Again. That's weird. Okay. Well, now we have an issue. There's mobs. And, well, I almost fell down the ladder. I don't have a sword. I do have a sword. Not entirely a good one. I'm going to make another one. I'm also gonna quickly make a wooden pickaxe. We will be dealing with this today, and getting some better gear, like well, stone. That's all I'm gonna try and get today. I don't see anything. I could be wrong, though. We are in a jungle, and a jungle is extremely difficult to spot things in. Be that, well, there's trees! On the tree. Thank you. I don't see anything. I definitely do not see anything. I could be wrong. And a creeper sneak up behind me and blow me up. Being that I only have a leather hat. Yep. I may have broken into here with in a hybrid mode. Ignore that. Oh, it's the random dispensers. But this that's I did look in this chest. Just a bunch of bones, 2 bamboo, and iron horse armor, which in my view is pretty useless. What horse armor is a good thing, but when you're in a jungle and you don't plan on removing much of the trees, having a horse is probably the worst thing. So I don't expect I will probably actually end up getting a horse here. First piece of stone. Well, more bones. Another piece of bamboo. And that is nice. I'm going back up the tree. Immediately. I'm going up the tree and putting this in my chest. Because I am not gonna go around this jungle with the chance of losing a diamond that we actually just got by opening a chest in that temple. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect to get a diamond out of there. I don't know how rare that is. Let's actually also empty a bit of our inventory. And now, before we actually get the building today, I do actually want to go gather some cobblestone, which we are going to head back to the river. I'm not going to record me running to the river, but well, that's where I'm going. So I will see you guys there. Okay, I've made it to the waterfront. Thank you for the egg. Also, goodbye. Mostly I'm going to there where we made landfall last episode to get some cobblestone, as I think it's probably the easiest spot. And then we will do some building, as I don't have the most amount of time to record this episode, as I'm recording this at a really stupid time the day before this. Well, technically the day of this video going up. So I don't really have the biggest of windows. If you know me, if you've been around a while, you know this is quite common. But I'm trying to change my ways. But I have not changed my ways just yet. But let's get us some cobblestone. And well, oh, I will also say I won't say no to coal. But yeah, let's get us some cobblestone, enough to like probably get a full set of gear, like tools and stuff. But not well, you get the point. But yeah, I don't think we can mine this. No, I'll make a set of cobblestone tools already, and then I'll get that copper. But yeah, I will mine some cobble, and I'll be back. Okay, so got some cobble. I've made a stone pickaxe. I'm gonna grab this copper. And then we are going to head back to the tree. There we go. 24 copper out of that. Not bad. I'm going to take this. Okay. Let's get out of here. I'll be back. Don't entirely remember where yeah. I'll figure out a way back, but I don't have a way back at the moment. So I will actually now catch you guys back at, well, the tree. So, see you guys there. Alright, I'm back at, well, our little base area. And I'm gonna start calling this an area, being that it's the tree. And now the temple. But, actually make our way up the tree, and I will, make some proper gear for myself. Wow. I have proper gear. Upgrade my gear. Being that, well, at the moment, it's not entirely great. I made my way up this tree at the perfect time. There's a creeper down there. Okay, so I am going to make myself some cobblestone tools. I have a pickaxe. I need an axe. And a sword. Kind of redundant, making that a secondary sword, but hey, you can never be too careful. I don't want the feathers. I don't think I really need a shovel yet. And I'm gonna put the rest of the cobble away. Okay, so we have some stone tools now. And now that leads to the next point of business for today, and that is making use of the loophole. Now we do have 2 episodes left in this challenge, so one episode left in this challenge after this episode, and then it's the judgment day. Don't entirely know how it's gonna work yet. I'm still working on that. Hopefully I'll be able to get someone to help. But at the moment, we're not in the testing world. I wanna kind of test again. I wanna figure out a plan. But I'm gonna make use of this loophole. And today we will be building something, and next episode we will be doing something with the temple to also make use of, well, the loophole. Anywho, let's switch to the testing world, shall we? Alright, I'm back in the testing world. This is where we built this house, and pretty much everything. Everything has pretty much been designed here over the years. Except for all this stuff. I just recreated it all here. But today we're making use of the loophole, as I've said. And if you're wondering what I did with Season 1, it is right over here. This is what we did to make use of the loophole in Season 1. It ended up being multiple, like, stories, I guess. But, it wasn't that good. It wasn't meant to be that good. Well, I also wasn't that good of a builder back when this season was happening. So this was all I did to make use of the loophole. This time around, I'm doing more. I'm going bigger. Well, not that much bigger, but well, I already said I'm gonna make use of the temple for a part of this, but not for this part. Well, I don't need to do that. I'm gonna stick with probably the same palette, but well, I don't entirely know what I'm going to do. I might actually go back into the world and copy the bottom of the treehouse out, so I can have somewhat of an idea and have a little bit of something to work with. So I will get started, and I will return once I have something started. I'm gonna give you updates. I'll be back. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm being honest here. I actually don't really know what I'm doing. I think it's turning out well, though. I just have no clue what in the world I'm doing here. I'm not entirely certain if I'm gonna put walls on it. At least, not yet. I'm pretty certain I won't end up putting walls on it yet. I might do like half walls, like with like these, maybe. I don't know. I'll keep floating ideas, and being that I'm gonna be building once again fully in hybrid, being that I've told you I'm on a very tight time limit for this episode yet again, and I really need to stop doing this to myself. But well, I'll be back again. Maybe when this is done. Probably when this is done. All right. I think I actually have something here. I think honestly I'm done. I have other ideas, like putting something down here, but honestly, I need other things for well, the future of this series. If we have any episodes in between challenges and judgments, that I don't have a plan. If I get a challenge done fast enough, I need other things to do. So, I think, honestly, this is gonna be what I leave it at for today. So, I think it's time we schematic this back in and get to building. So, I will see you guys back in the world. For like probably a quick second, but I will see you guys back in the world. Alright. I have the schematic placed. You don't know that I have placed, but I have placed, and it's ready to go. I have it placed in literally the perfect spot, and this is gonna be nice. We'll have a proper area at the bottom, and I'll be making use of a loophole once again. Let's be fun. Let's get to work. Let's get to building, shall we? I think. Well, without further ado, I think it's build time. So let's do this. That's because, well, it's not even later. So, let's get to work. All right. But I don't think that took too long. I didn't stop this. No, I did. Anywho, I don't think that took all that long. It's not the safest of platforms, but it is literally just a platform made out of bamboo. I actually think it's rather nice, and I get kind of a viewing spot of over there, which is kind of cool. I should probably put some more, like, railings up so that nothing could get in, because this is easily like, woo, zombie! But well, zombie's not really a problem. Creeper is more of a problem walking over that leaf. But, yeah. I like how it looks. It's, definitely small. Definitely small. And, well, I don't really know what I'd do on the platform. But, well, that can be a future me problem. But, yeah. Now that that's done, though, I don't entirely know what else I should do in this episode. As, well, it's pretty late. I'm not gonna say when, just to annoy any of you. But before I actually leave you guys for today, I did just want to say, I know it seems weird me starting this series so close to December, especially if you all know what I do during the month of December. Yeah, it's kind of dumb starting this now, especially when I'm kind of liking doing it. But if you don't know what's coming, in December, I will be doing the Christmas countdown for the 6th and final time. And, well, I'm getting ready for it. So, it might be a bit of why this video is being recorded so late. So, expect the next 2 to probably be on the same level. Well, I don't know about the second one, but just a heads up. The first 3 episodes, very hybrid heavy. But just so you are aware, yes, I'm aware December is coming, and yes, the Christmas countdown is returning for the 6th and final run. I'm way in planning of that, and well, yeah. So, with that, on that note, I'll see you all in the next video. I'd like to say it's going to be Hyrule Zero, but I have no idea what my week's going to be like. So, might be, might not be. We'll see. I have something planned for it. If it does go up, expect it to be kind of in the same fashion. As well. I don't really have that much time right now. But, yeah. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everyone. I should probably stop doing this. Is it weirding you all out? Anywho, goodbye, everyone.